And the choice between a couple of hours sleep and a couple of hours of fastball, I'd have to let the good times roll.
Step back in time to 1930s New York. McCarter Theatre's production of Blues for an Alabama Sky tells the story of a youthful group of friends facing a crossroads at the end of the Harlem Renaissance and the beginning of the Great Depression. We're here in Princeton at rehearsals to find out more about this American drama. What is Blues for an Alabama Sky about?
It is about a group of friends in 1930s Harlem during one summer and them taking on the various things that are happening both within their friendship group and also in society at that time.
Why did you want to direct this play?
I love plays that really invite people to root for and celebrate people's victories and failures. Pearl Clegg, the playwright, is a genius. I think it's her love letter to the Harlem Renaissance. I think it's a love letter to Black people.
This play is almost 30 years old. What feels fresh about it to you?
We are in this conversation, I feel like now in America, about whose voice matters, whose voice is important. I was thinking particularly about the three Tennessee representatives and their voices being silenced. And in Pearl's genius, she's managed to ask, I guess, maybe a question that America has been wrestling with for a long time.
The conversations around women's reproductive health, which are very hot right now, unfortunately, and also all of the conversations around homophobia and transphobia. The play resonates in that way.
What does family planning mean to the average colored man? White women teaching colored women how to stop having children.
A woman shouldn't have to make a baby every time she makes love.
What the characters embody, what we see them struggling with, is the pursuit of lives that are uniquely and essentially their own. And I feel like that's something that we can all relate to.
It's very timely because it reminds us that some of the things we talk about now, all of these battles are hard won.
It is just beautifully relevant because you get to see 5 Black people just living their lives and trying to figure out how to do that in 1930, which is, of course, as in 2023, a thing that I think about all the time. How do I just be happy in my life?
Tell us about this cast. What are they bringing to these roles?
This cast is a dream. The play sets up 5 people who have sort of different viewpoints and are learning from one another. The actors are like, well, I'm standing up for my character. Like, I see your point, but my character really thinks this, and here's why. And I love that everyone is really embracing who their character is in the play.
Who do you play?
And I play Angel. Angel is a jazz singer. She's had a kind of rough upbringing. She's from the South. She stashed her money and made her way up to Harlem.
I play Guy Jacobs, and he is fabulous. He is a costume designer. Guy is a dream role for me. I've been wanting to play this role since the 90s. He just is so inspiring because he never gives up.
I play Delia Patterson. She's a nerd, she's an activist. She's someone that really craves knowledge, really craves understanding, but she also really fights really hard for her friends and for the things she believes in.
I'm going to ask them for their help in building strong families with healthy mothers, happy children, and loving fathers all over Harlem.
This play takes place during a very stylish time in American history. It's Harlem, it's the 1930s, it's so full of culture. How are you getting yourself into this vibe?
That's easy. I love fashion. I've always loved fashion. I just picked the right red lip.
Well, Guy dresses really well all the time. And it's 1930, so nobody is rich, but we look good all the time. So I am very excited about that.
We are beautiful, aren't we?
We are très élégant.
I spent my summers in Harlem basically my whole life, so I feel like I have a really good understanding of that culture and that vibe. A lot of it was baked into me, and I feel like I was always walking around and going to church with the descendants of the people that would have been in the play.
What kind of night am I in for when I come to see this show?
I think you're in for a treat. I think you're in for a piece of theater that invites us all to be like neighbors.
Like, this show has something to feed a lot of people, and it has stuff that we can really sink our teeth into, and it's delicious.
The language is not complicated, but the ideas are. You're not going to stop thinking about this play. You're not going to stop talking about this play and the ideas in it.
I think the play allows you to be sucked into the time period and also to be thinking a lot about how what she wrote in this play relates to what is happening in the world today.
Thank you to McCarter Theatre for having us. I'm Jesse North for Jersey Arts. Thanks for watching.